Hey, what is up, guys? This is FNH here, and today I'm going to be showing you what are the top 5 music players on the Android phone, in my opinion. Alright, so I made a similar series for top 5 music players on the desktop, on computer, right? And I've seen a lot of you guys really like that video, so I decided to make one for Android as well. Okay, so the first one you can see over here, I have Boom. You can see on the last row, the first icon, Boom. So Boom music player is really good in my opinion. Okay, so one thing I really like about this is you can listen to it offline, your audio offline obviously, but it can connect to Spotify and Tidal as well. Okay, so you're not only limited to offline music, you can also listen to music that's online, right? And it's also, but the thing is, you do have to have premium versions for them. So Spotify Premium and Tidal Premium. So if you have the free version for either one, I don't think it will work. So that's the only downside. But I like that it has that. It also has podcasts built in, right? Which is pretty nice. Aside from that, what I really like about this is if you go to settings, right, or when you first start the app, it'll ask you the same thing as well. It tells you can choose what type of headphones you're listening with, okay, because depending on that, it adjusts the sound based off that. Okay, so the equalizer, it knows the appropriate settings on which one to put, how to set it based off which earphone you're using. Okay, so aside from that, it also has a sleep timer. So a sleep timer basically sets a timer to turn off the music after a certain amount of time. Obviously if you are on the train or something and you're going to fall asleep, you can just set a sleep timer to whenever, 1 hour, 2 hours, right? And depending on your ride, if it's a really long ride, you can just have it automatically turn off. Okay, so that is really cool as well. And last but not least, it does also have a 3D surround sound equalizer, right, which is really cool. I don't know how to get it back over here, but when you first start the app, it asks you for the 3D surround sound, and it really is pretty cool how they have it displayed and the way it works. I think on the bottom right, oh yeah, right there, boom effect, and then the 3D sound. Okay, so you can turn off which one you want to turn off, right? So that's really cool in my opinion. Okay, so that would be my number one choice, right? Second, I would do Omnia. Okay, so Omnia is pretty cool. It's really minimalistic. I believe it's like less than 10 megabytes, maybe it's like 5 megabytes to download. So if you don't have a lot of space on your phone, this is definitely the one to go with, right? So it's cool with that. It also has an equalizer, right? And it also has sound effects, which is pretty cool. You can change a lot more things in this one over than just a regular equalizer, right? So that's cool. It also has a sleep timer as well, and it also does a nice integration with Chromecast. Okay, so if you have Chromecast on anywhere, it works really well with that, and it supports it really nice. So that would be the second choice. Third one, I would say HQ Music. So HQ Music is kind of different, right? You guys can see over here. It's full-on gesture, right? So once you start it, right, you guys will notice what I'm talking about. It's full-on gesture. So let me pause it. So yeah, it's full-on gesture. You can see over here, like it's just a bunch of changes. You can forward it by twisting. I don't know, it tells you the gestures in the beginning, but it's really cool, really minimalistic, right? It doesn't have any equalizer or sound effects or anything like that, so you're gonna have to listen to it the way it comes. All right, third one I would say is Beatbox music player. So whatever, let me just allow that. So this one I haven't used in a while, but this one was what I used to use, right? It is pretty cool in my opinion. I just like the whole transitions of it, right? The whole theme, the way it works is very smooth, right? It's mostly of the theme, and it's really easy to use. The design it's a really good design. Okay, the theme, you can see over here, you can change the theme to whatever you want. Let's choose that. That's the background, and then basically whatever it is for each audio file. But yeah, I would say that's a really cool one. Also, it does have an equalizer as well. You know, you can change all this stuff. I believe this equalizer is slightly better than the other equalizers. I believe, in my opinion, from what I remember, this does have a 7-band equalizer, which the other ones don't really have 7 bands. All right. So last but not least, I would say is PopMusic. So PopMusic is probably one of the coolest ones, right? Because it's not just a music player, right? It's so much more than that. So if you have this and you want to send, and your friend has this as well, you can easily send an audio file to him through this app. So it's not like a third-party thing. You can do it straight from the app, so which is cool, really cool, right? And aside from that, it does have all the equalizer and the sleep timer and stuff from that. But the other thing that I really like is the ringtone cutter, right? So basically what that is if you like an audio file you're listening to and you really like a certain part of it, you can basically cut that part out and create it into a ringtone straight from the app. Okay, so you know, that's really cool. It's not just a music player, but you know, it has a lot of cool features that, you know, normal music players won't have and probably don't need, right? You would probably find this as a whole app on its own. But yeah, Music Pi, definitely one of the good ones. Really cool, and definitely would recommend it, right? So yeah, let me know what you guys' thoughts are on these top 5. If you guys have any other music players that you'd like to consider, you know, maybe I'll look into those, maybe make a part 2. All right, let me know what you guys' thoughts are. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the description below. If you like this video, make sure to, you know, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys next time.